do that, or do you want me to just keep this up?
Just keep it just like it is. No problem. Thanks.
Okay. And I can't remember, they can't see me, right, when I go through this presentation? Or
if your camera's on like it is now, they will be able to see you.
Okay.
But it's up to you. So you can turn off or keep it on.
I may turn it off for my own distraction.
Okay, it is 3 o'clock here in the Central, 4 o'clock on the East Coast. So welcome, everybody, for joining us. We hope that you're enjoying this week's PPAI Expo. I'm Andy Hudson. I'm the Director of Marketing for Incentive Concepts, and we're glad you're joining us for this brand-exclusive presentation. Before I introduce our presenter, I just want to do a few nuts and bolts, or mention a few nuts and bolts here. Please, we ask you to keep your cameras and your audio turned off, so keep yourself on mute during the presentation. At the end, you'll be able to unmute yourselves and ask questions. You can also use the chat feature in either Zoom, or if you're watching us on YouTube Live, you can chat in there. And if there's any questions that are relevant for the entire group, I can mention those to the entire group. Finally, we're holding a drawing today for a very exciting gift package courtesy of our brand partner. So stay tuned to the end of the presentation to learn how to enter for that. And our own Aaron Cook from Incentive Concepts is here if you have any questions regarding pricing or incentive concepts or programs or anything else like that. So with that, I am going to turn it over to Aaron. Aaron, if you could kindly introduce our brand partner today.
Sure thing. Thank you, Andy. We're very excited to have taken on Corkcicle within the past year. So again, as more and more promotions and corporate gifting center around health and wellness, this is another great brand on its own, or pairs well with some of our brand partners like Bose and Hyperice, Lifeline Fitness, Body Solid. So we really do have a great array of health and fitness products from all sorts of price points that we can offer that is really a growing category and trend. So with that, I will introduce Kim Ballerine from Corkcicle and let her take it away.
Great, thank you. Well, welcome to our Vegas-like conference this year. It's a little crazy to be virtual, but here we are. Thank you to the Incentive Concept team for having me. We're really excited to be part of the fabulous brand portfolio that you guys have. And we're excited to kick off 2021 strong. And, you know, I think we all hope and have our fingers crossed for a very prosperous year ahead. I'm going to turn my video off just so you don't have this bright light and for my own distraction as I go through this presentation. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. And I can't see it right here, but I will figure out how to get them and answer them along the way if I can. So I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with Corkcicle, but we do know that there are a lot of drinkware brands in the promotional market. And, you know, we're hoping that we are, you know, one of the top ones that you guys start to, you know, talk about and pitch as you head into some of the new business and recurring business opportunities that you have this year. There are so many choices out there for drinkware, but what really sets us apart and positions us differently than I think anyone else is that we're not just another drinkware product. We're more than a tumbler or a stemless wine glass. We're a brand. So when you talk about Corkcicle, you're really selling an experience. We're talking about excitement, elevating special moments, making everyday things extraordinary. Again, beyond just a stagnant staple product, we want our recipient to be excited, to come alive, and really feel that they are the proud owner of a cool, all pun intended, but a cool brand. So some of you may have, oops, it's not going to the next slide. Let's see. Here we go. Some of you guys may remember we first launched back in 2011 with the Corkcicle. It was the first in-bottle wine chiller. So we brought innovation to that wine market, sort of ditching the ice bucket, making drinking fun and sharing a bottle of wine with friends, exciting and mess-free. Today we've evolved into more of a lifestyle brand, and you can see on this slide some of the areas that we play in. We still have our flagship wine chiller, but we've expanded beyond wine into everyday lifestyle moments with drinkware, coolers, lunch boxes, and barware. And in addition to the products, and our brand setting us apart, whether it be through the retail channel or even the promotional channel, what makes us different is our core values. And we really kind of have three pillars that we try to live by every day. The first is sustainability. The second is give back. And the third is design. So in terms of sustainability, now more than ever, we really are paying attention to the environment. We're looking to reduce waste, not only, in our own factory, but also promoting products that help reduce waste in everyday life. Our canteens and tumblers are used from morning through night for hot and cold drinks, and they help eliminate plastic waste, styrofoam waste, all the different ways that people are out there drinking. In addition, we've worked hard as a company to reduce the use of plastic and non-recycled materials in our packaging. And as such, we're proud to say that nearly all of our products are currently manufactured without any single-use plastic. We also know that it's important for a lot of companies to give back. People like to give the gift, but they also want to know that they're helping a cause, helping an organization, helping something that is dear to their heart. And for us, we have chosen Charity Water as sort of our flagship charity that we give back to. And as a drinkware supplier, we believe that everyone should have access to clean water to stay hydrated. And of course, hydration is a key to any sort of healthy lifestyle. What we find unique about Charity Water and really why we have partnered with them is because they're passionate about solving the water crisis. But more importantly, what makes them unique is that 100% of every dollar given goes directly to funding these water projects. They have private VC funding that supports their infrastructure. So every dollar that we give as a company goes right directly into all of those projects. And if you actually go onto Charity Water's website and search for, you can actually do a search and see all the different projects that Corkcicle is currently supporting. Some of them are listed here. Since 2018, we've donated more than $500,000 to Charity Water. And then, of course, what sets us apart from a lot of our competitors, I think what makes us personally exciting is our design. People who have, I know some of the folks have heard me say it before, but I'm a true believer that to hold us is to love us. If you own a Corkcicle product and you've had an opportunity to hold it, touch it, feel it, you truly do love it. The flat sides, the ergonomic shape, everything from the smallest 12-ounce tumbler all the way up to our 25-ounce canteen, which holds a bottle of wine, is really comfortable to hold. You don't mind carrying it around. They all fit in cup holders. It's really it's really great. Better yet, we do have a design patent. So you're also not seeing our design coming and going in lower end products, which is also important, especially in the promotional market. If you're going to ask your customer to spend premium dollars on a product, they don't want to know that they can buy it down the street for $5. So that's important to us. Our design has been recognized by the Red Dot Award in our canteens and our also in our soft goods. And we also had the highest honor that we like to say is Oprah's favorite things. So we have been an Oprah favorite thing for holiday. And actually this slide should be updated 4 times now. We were with our Corkcicle in-bottle wine chiller, our canteen, our stemless wine glass, and this past November, we were recognized again with our coffee mug. So from a consumer standpoint, you know, Oprah still is the holy grail. And all of that great, you know, consumer fanfare spills over into the promotional market and makes it even easier and more exciting to promote the brand on the corporate side. So I know most of you here are, you know, want to see some of the product that we have because that's really the fun stuff. So I hope I covered enough of the overview. But this is a quick slide just to show the breadth of our drinkware, right? We spoke earlier on a couple different categories with drinkware and coolers and barware. Drinkware is by far our largest category and where we're best known for. And you can see all the different silhouettes we have, from the stemless cup to the 60-ounce canteen, all the way down to the Artican. And then we recently introduced a slim Artican. So for all you White Claw drinkers and spiked seltzer drinkers, we have something for you this year, which is great. So as I said, these are perfect for gifting at a couple different levels, right? They're great to introduce into rewards and incentive programs because they fit a lower end price point for some of those, but they're also great for overall gifting and the fact that they can be paired together for higher price point values. So anything from golf tournaments to VIP trips to, whatever you're doing, there's usually a price point that we can fit into, which is great. This is a little more specifics on sort of the more popular ones that we have. We've got our canteen, which is available in a couple different sizes, from 16 ounce to 25 ounce to 60 ounce. The 16 and the 25 ounce are obviously the most popular. Then we have our sport canteen, which is great for opportunities where you really want to be a little more sporty, a little more on the go. The canteen, classic canteen itself, tends to be a little more elegant and higher end because it doesn't have the sport cap. But again, it depends on the gifting opportunity that you're looking at. Our hybrid canteen offers a great and different option for those that are looking to, give something a little bit off the beaten path, but not so far off that, it's going to end up in the back of a cabinet. The hybrid canteen includes glass. So there are, some folks who are not big fans of drinking out of stainless steel and would prefer glass. We give this option. And with the stainless steel bottom, it keeps your liquid hotter or colder because you can use it for both, 50% more than in a plain glass, like some of your Life Factory and some of your other glass canteens that are out there. The tumbler by far is one of our most popular products, the 16 ounce and the 24 ounce. They're always great, especially now as people are working from home or they're heading back to the office. You no longer have the water coolers. So companies are looking for opportunities to have products that can not only sit in the office, but can be taken out of the office as well. And the tumbler is something that's very portable. The stemless and the champagne flute are also great options, especially around holiday. The stemless is probably our second biggest seller around holiday. Most companies do pair it either together as a set or they'll pair it with one of our barware pieces, such as the whiskey wedge or the cigar glass, for a his and her option, which is great. And then our coffee mug. As I said, the coffee mug is new for us. We launched it early last year, and it was an Oprah favorite thing this year, and is one of our big sellers. And again, still comes in, some of the basic colors that we need to do from the corporate perspective, like your blacks, your whites, that type of stuff. So I thought I would go through and just show some of these, and it was a little hard. I have next to me a whole bunch of products to maybe show on the screen, but it's a little bit hard to get a real feel for it. And our team does such a great job visually that I thought it may be easier to kind of walk through what some of these look like. So I give a little bit of an overview on the Canteen and the Tumbler. These are probably our more popular. Incentive Concepts carries these, and we pair them with a accessory with straws, like a straw or a brush for cleaning. So it's a great way to increase the value, but also give something a little extra for folks. We have our coffee mug, just some more options, and a great way to show you some of the colors that we offer. The black, the white, and the walnut are probably the most popular on the corporate side in terms of if it's something that you're going to logo. If you are selling into an incentive program or rewards program, the turquoise is our flagship and most popular product or color. We introduced that when we introduced the turquoise when we first launched into Drinkware, and it's been the one color that we have kept consistently. It's always in our top 50, which is great. And then our wine glass, because who doesn't love to have a glass of wine these days, is also great. It can also be used for hot. We have plenty of people who use it for coffee in the morning and cocktails in the afternoon. And then the Artican, as I mentioned, we have the Artican, which is sort of our version of the koozie, but we also just launched the Slim Artican that came out earlier this year and has been just as popular as you trying to get your hands on the latest, White Claw flavor. They do fly off the shelf. They are customizable. They're available in a lot of the same colors. We do have it in black and white and walnut. We have them in our turquoise, and dragonfly, and different type colors as well, but it is very popular. Those are often given as a set too, because you're usually drinking with more than one person. It is a lower price point, so there's a nice opportunity to give a pair with those. And then in terms of our barware, our whiskey wedge and cigar glass, as well as our stemless glass set. The stemless glass set is new, have been the biggest movers for us in terms of customization and on the promotional side. They're great. Again, lower price point, the whiskey wedge and the cigar glass. The stemless glass set comes packaged as a set of two in really nice retail packaging. So these have made, these are great for customers who are looking for something a little bit different, but they want it to be, they want it to be unique, but they also want it to be thoughtful. They want it to be a brand that people know, and they want it to be quality. And so these options are great if you're looking to set yourself apart a little bit from your traditional drinkware. These are some of the accessories that are available through Incentive Concepts. As I said, we often pair the tumblers with the straw, the canteens with the bottle brush. We have ice sticks and straw caps. So even with some of the classic tumblers, with the elegant silver top, a lot of companies like to give that as a gift, but they also know that from a practical standpoint, some people may want a straw. So we do offer a straw accessory that can be paired with it so that you can mix and match, and you give a gift that's appropriate for multiple uses throughout somebody's day. These are some of the coolers and the soft goods that we have launched. We've got a couple different styles and silhouettes. We've got some new colors even beyond this that are just launching this month, but we have things down from lunch boxes all the way up to backpack coolers. These again are great for higher price points. And when you start to pair them with a canteen or a tumbler, or an ice set, an ice stick, or, you know, anything like that, you can start to get up to, you know, the higher price points, and it's a really nice gift. A lot of the colors coordinate, the patterns coordinate, and it just looks really nice. And I think I covered barware, so I think we're good there. And then that was sort of it. I was like trying to keep within my time slot, but giving everyone all the fun stuff, and it's never as exciting over over virtual than it is in person.
You
But
did.
I will actually put myself back on.
You did fantastic. There are a few questions out there that
Great.
that were asked. One of them was regarding the Oprah favorite things list. Do you have that article somewhere that might be available for people to share with their customers? Or
yes, I can probably, you can Google it and find it, but I'm sure I have a link somewhere in my emails that I can share with the team here to go out. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So if you need to receive that article, if you'd like to receive that article, if you think it would help, contact your Incentive Concept salesperson there, and we'll make sure to get that to them. The other question from Dave was, is the straw dishwasher safe?
It is, yes. I put mine in the dishwasher.
Okay.
It does come, the straws are sold as a 2-pack, and they have a cleaner with it. So when you get it, you get 2 straws. You would think I would have had that, but this is the straw. I don't know if you can see it that well. But we do have a straw cleaner, because that is sort of a pet peeve of all of ours. You can never get inside. So if you're drinking something other than water, like a smoothie, you want to make sure you get everything out of it. We sell it with a straw to clean.
Awesome.
So that's all included in the package.
Okay. And somebody asked, did I read correctly somewhere that you can't engrave on the dragonfly color?
We can engrave, we can only laser engrave on the dragonfly. We cannot do a color logo because of the soft touch of it. And it does come out to be prismy, similar to the Corkcicle logo on it. So it's not a true stainless steel. It does have a little of that rainbowy effect to it because of the material that it is.
Okay. That's a really cool looking material, by the way, that dragonfly thing. I love it.
It is. The dragonfly is our #1 seller right now.
Aaron, you've been listening. Do you have any comments? And I know we sell or we offer lots of different kind of multi-unit packages. Maybe you can talk a little more about those. Or
Yeah, so Kim hit on some of the accessories, and what we've tried to do is really create bundles with those accessories. So it makes for more of a all-inclusive gift versus just handing out a cup or a canteen. You're actually getting complimentary products. We're going to start working on some ways to package that. That might be cool. That'll be down the road. But yeah, I really think the breadth of product that they have will appeal to a wide variety of audience. And blank or logoed, we have it in stock and can get it out right away.
Okay, great. Head on over to incentiveconcepts.com/cool things, which Corkcicle definitely have cool things. And you can enter for a 2 wine cups and a canteen in this really cool metallic copper finish, which is really sharp, Kim. I love it.
I know I was hoping I would have one here, but I didn't have one in my office to show it.
It's really cool.
Hey, Andy, one other question came in regarding minimum just to do logoed products. So currently that's at 48 units. And so contact your sales rep. We can give you all the details on run charges, current lead times, shipping, all that other type of stuff.
Okay. And if anybody has any other questions they'd like to ask verbally, you can unmute yourself and let us look at you if you want. And let's see, there's no other comments coming in. Let me look at the live stream here. No other comments coming in from over there. Stephanie on our team, who just put her camera on, we're going to put her on the spot here. She's very involved with Corkcicle as well. She helps out a lot with the sales reps and all that stuff. So say hi, Steph.
Hello, everybody.
All right. So you may be working with Steph in addition to your sales rep when we work on this. So, okay. Unless there's any other questions, I think that pretty much concludes the presentation. Kim, did you have anything else to add?
No, thank you for having me. This is great. I was a little disappointed not to be in Vegas just to see people face to face, but I think my body will thank me on Thursday that I wasn't in Vegas. So
yeah, for sure. I think we'd all rather be in Vegas and see each other in person, but this is the next best thing. So we're okay. Aaron, anything else from your end or?
No, just a note to everybody on there. We're going to be doing these type of things all week. So come see us on either our Zoom channels or in the PPAI Expo platform, and we can get you more information.
Right. Yeah, we have, we're going to do 4 presentations the next 3 days at 11, 1, 2, and 3 Central Time. And you can just go to incentiveconcepts.com/PPAI and sign up for those, or watch them live on YouTube if for some reason you can't use Zoom. I know some companies are prohibited from using Zoom right now. So thank you very much. Kim, thanks so much for joining us. And if you want to come over and seek more information or have any questions for Aaron or Kim, come on over to incentiveconcepts.com/PPAI. Thanks again, Kim. Thanks, Aaron.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Kim.
Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody. Bye.